Good afternoon, traders. Welcome to the Moya Analytics Afternoon Energy Podcast for the 14th of August, going into the 17th. I hope everybody had a good week trading. We're going to start off with the natural gas. Okay, we've been bearish overall from $8.20, 0.8. A lot of other bearish calls in here. More recently, though, those were put on hold and now they're off hold. But the trade above 266.70 brought in 163 ticks of strength. And on the 18th, we left a minor bullish reversal below, warned about, and we rallied 73 ticks from the 275.70 open. Those are on hold, though. As yesterday, we left a minor bearish reversal above, and we come off 69 ticks from the 277.80 open. We rallied up today, rejected back out of the gap and rolled over, which suggests to me this is going to continue to head lower. Maintain gap higher on Monday. We'll leave a minor bullish reversal below. Okay, and the crude oil had a consolidation day today. I'm not going to go over all the higher time frame stuff in here. Actually, I will, because I haven't done that in a while. On April 29th of 2020, we left a bullish reversal below. We rallied $115.13 from the 1537 open in the July contract. A lot of other bullish calls in here on a higher level. On a medium term time frame, the trade below 114.35 brought in $47.31 of the pressure warned about below. Those are on hold. I'm not going to get into all the medium time frame stuff in here right now. I warned of pressure on the 23rd overnight. We've come off $17.95 from the 92.19 close. A number of other bearish calls in here. Those are all on hold. The trade above 76.87 brought in $7.74 of the strength warned about above. And I also had levels to be long above at 79.56 for $5.05 from 79.73 for $4.88. A decent trade above 82.03 minus 3 per hour starting at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time Sunday. A warrant of decent strength. Excuse me. Decent trade above 83.28 minus 1.5 per hour will also warn of continued strength for $3.60 minimum, $11.70 plus maximum. Decent failure below 82.01 plus 6 per hour starting at 6 o'clock p.m. will warn of decent pressure. Decent failure below 80.44 plus 1 per hour will also warn of decent pressure, the lower formation being the more significant of the two. A maintain gap lower on Monday will leave a minor to medium bearish reversal above that will warn of pressure for days. I would also just note real quick that the DEES spread broke above a bullish formation, so keep that in mind. And the RBOB, which we're going to look at in a second, also settled above a bullish formation in here as well. So moving over to the RBOB, or unleaded gasoline. In here on May 5th of 2020, we left a significant bullish reversal below in the June 20 contract that I warned of higher trade for days/weeks. We've seen $3.44.98 from the 87.62 open. A lot of other bullish calls in here. I won't go over all those. Those are now off hold. Then we held exhaustion at 432.60 and rolled over $2.66.03 to the downside. A couple other bearish calls in here. Those are on hold. I'm not going to get into all the medium time frame calls right now. On a lower time frame, though, we held final exhaustion with a 279.75 low and bounced 38.85 cents so far. And a number of other bullish calls in here I won't get into right now. The decent trade above this formation right here warns of continued strength. Let me just double check something right there for a second. I think I said What's 265.9. Actually, the volatility, okay, 265.9. We saw a decent penetration above this formation right here, which warrants a decent strength. A decent failure back below where that comes in at 315.76, 315.76 minus 3 per hour starting at 6 o'clock p.m. Sunday will warrant a decent pressure. And the break above there projects this upward 8 cents minimum, 40 cents plus maximum. Heating oil. The trade above 76.34 brought in $4.45.81. And then the trade above, I won't get into the rest of those, but that's on a macro basis. Then we held exhaustion above 459.04 with a 461.29 high and rolled over $1.61.16. Number of other medium time frame calls in here. I won't get into all those. We held exhaustion with a 367.25 low and rallied 65.15 cents so far. Number of other calls in here. We failed below a very steep formation here, rolled over, pulled back up to it and rolled over in here. We also fell below this formation, which I said to get short below at 723.84 plus 17 per hour. We have not quite made a decent break back above it, but if we do, that'll warrant a decent strength. That's going to come in at 425.59 plus 17 per hour starting at 6 o'clock p.m. Sunday. If we see a failure below 413.52 plus 5 per hour starting at 6 o'clock p.m., that'll warrant a decent pressure. A maintained gap lower will leave a minor bearish reversal above. In the Brent, I'm not going to go over all the higher time frame stuff. The trade above 82.25 brought in $7.82 of strength. Break above 84.96 brought in 5.10. And on the 10th, we left a minor medium bullish reversal below. We rallied 4.94 from the 85.13 open. Decent trade above this formation right here, which is going to come in at 88.48 minus 2 per hour starting at 6 o'clock p.m. Sunday. That'll warrant a decent strength. Decent failure below this formation, which is going to come in at 88.01 plus 7 per hour will warrant of decent pressure. The more important formation is below that at 87.01 plus 2 per hour starting at 6 o'clock p.m. A maintained gap lower on Monday will leave a minor bearish reversal above. In the gas oil, I'm not going to go over all the higher time frame stuff. We held exhaustion with the 1053.75 low and rallied 206.25. Number of other bullish calls in here. Those are all on hold now. We failed below this formation right here. I said to get short below at 1242.37 plus 124 per hour. If we were to break back above that decently, that's going to warrant a decent strength again. That's going to come in at 125.383 plus 124 per hour starting at 6 o'clock p.m. Sunday. Decent failure below this formation at 112.0880 minus 10 per hour, starting at 6 o'clock p.m. will warn of decent pressure. The maintain gap lower will leave a minor bearish reversal above. And going into Monday, yes. The RBOB is the strongest of the three, the heating oil in the middle, and the crude the weakest of the three relative to one another. Okay, thank you for watching. I hope you have an awesome weekend. Or if you're seeing this on Sunday night or Monday, I hope you had one. And I'll see you on the next podcast.